have a question for God. Why? Just take me!
It's your friendly neighborhood salt shaker here. I played the BTS over the weekend and there were quite a few issues. As you saw from the first clip, the servers were a little bit unstable due to everyone coming on at once, which was kind of annoying, but I mean, it's the PTS, what can you say? Another really annoying bug that popped up on the PTS was the inventory bug. You couldn't access your inventory unless you were looking directly from the stash, which kind of fucked me over because I couldn't use a revive hive, so I had to make do with just my EMP sticky, which is more for PvP than PvE. But again, it is the PTS. With that out of the way, let's get into Summit. Is this going to be the game mode that brings Division 2 back from the brink? In its current state? No, it can't. But with improvements, can it? I'm going to have to say yes. The bones of the game mode are really good. 100 floors, each increasing in difficulty as you go up, and every 10 levels a boss, with each floor in between having certain objectives that you have to clear the floor. That's a good idea. Those are good ideas. This is a good game mode. They just need to tweak it a little bit. There's not enough unique objectives, and there's not enough actual floor layouts. By the time you go from 1 to 50, you've seen about all the layouts. And you've seen about all the objectives. Some of the objectives are really lame. Like the hack terminal one, I think that's completely lame. You just hack the terminal and sit and control the point. That is honestly one of the most lamest ones. The thing is, they have like the same thing, but that's 10 times better. Control the crate, where you go in, you take control of the crate that's shooting out different shade tech, and once you control it, the shade tech then helps you fight the enemies. That's such a better iteration. I don't know why we even kept the other one at all. The thing is though, you guys need more. You need a little bit more. That's not enough. People are gonna get really bored of doing those couple over and over and over and over again. Like the devs, man, they're like right at the 3-pointer. They're right at the 3 points. All they need to do is shoot, man. They're on it. They're right on it. If they add a little bit more, I feel like Summit can be a really, really, really good thing. When it comes down to the loot, I think there should be some system that you're able to manipulate what drops in the tower. I was thinking maybe you have a vendor that you give either pieces of gear or like weapons to manipulate what's going to drop in the tower. And if maybe, just maybe, you could even like manipulate exactly what piece you wanted. Hear me out on this. You know, you have a really good build put together, but your chest piece is just not that good. You need a better Providence chest piece. So how about there be a vendor at the Summit where you turn in like 3 pieces of that piece that you want, and that's what'll drop from the tower. Like you'll maybe drop like 3 to 5 like chest pieces of Providence. You give it to the vendor, and then that whole day nothing but Providence chest pieces drop as the loot allocation. To take it a step even further, maybe this particular piece you're looking for, you want it for PvP, you want to put some hazard protection on it, so you want red stats, but you don't want as many red stats. So how about maybe you could even manipulate the other 2 rolls in the piece of gear. You could give the vendor like 3 to 5 blue mods, and once you do that, it's more likely to drop with some blue rolls on it. You could maybe get like a good roll of hazard protection on it, good weapon damage, and then pop another maybe crit hit damage or crit hit chance. PvP players would love it because they can manipulate other stats onto the gear that they wanted, because not all of them always run full reds. And PvE players could get those perfect red builds, those perfect blue builds, those perfect yellow builds. They could do all of that. You'd make Summit the place to farm because you could manipulate whatever kind of gear you wanted to drop, and it'd be the best place to farm, and it would make the content extremely replayable. Because as it stands now, honestly, after I beat it and get the chest piece, I don't think I'll be replaying the tower anytime soon because it's just not as efficient as farming the open world. Which sucks. I think the tower is a really cool place to farm. It's just, I don't think it's as efficient as farming control points or farming Lincoln Memorial. So here's hoping that maybe somebody tweets this to the devs, maybe somebody else has another idea and they see it, hopefully, because right now as it stands, Summit is not looking like the best game mode it could possibly be. Leave a like if you enjoyed what I said, and maybe tweet this out to devs if you thought my system was cool. And remember, Division is not dead yet, so people stop telling me that.